Oh god, back to reading.
We are now live, I believe. We should be live.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody posted a link before I did. Which happens.
Sometimes people be fast.
What prediction shall we do today? What prediction do y'all want?
I don't know.
Hey chat, y'all got any predictions and suggestions? If y'all got any predictions, suggestions in the chat, you can go for it. Otherwise, I'm going for the Thai one again.
I have no preference one way or the other, but I suck harder at production instructions. So there you go.
Placement at which min cost is. How does one do that as a prediction? Placement at
Over
which
under?
min cost. Yeah, but like predictions is like 2 options. So like over under a certain number, I guess.
Yeah, pick a spicy number that may or may not be near min and be like, you reckon more or less than that got min. Like whatever's the most dramatic reveal.
Alright.
That you think you can trick people with.
I'll pick a nice whole number. Let's see. Let's watch my prediction. This one. Name the prediction. How many people, how many submitters will have been cost? Question mark. More than 35? Sounds good to me. Less
35 is a
than
nice number.
35. I can make a third prediction. No, but then you don't get colors.
I don't think I can even vote in polls on Twitch.
Oh, it's not out yet. You use your points.
Oh, I don't have any of those.
It's gambling.
Alright, how many viewers are there right now?
34.
34. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. 10 minutes prediction. Yo. We have 50 submitters. The number is 35. More or less than 35 people. Oh, well, just 50 solutions that we will go through that are cost.
So the question is, did 2/3 of cost submitters?
Approximately.
Oh, get min cost.
Anyways, while that happens, might as well talk about how this puzzle came to be. So, as some of you know, this puzzle in particular is a journal reject. And Zorflex, you know what the original looks like, I would assume.
Oh, you would think that. Hang on.
I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't. But
no, you're gonna have to.
It had salts and different metals, and it was
okay. That was my assumption. Hang on.
Yeah,
I'm sure I have it somewhere.
Instead of water, it was salt, and it had different metals. But I don't know where it changed into water. But yeah, it was The output was copper, salt, 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 copper, and the input was iron, salt.
Huh.
Remind me who submitted it.
Lino.
Oh, hang on. I do have it.
Was the,
Oh, yep. All right.
was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
chamber size any different, or was it
No,
still
no, the
this,
chamber size was this
YV3? Huh.
Yeah. That was
Right.
the thing that made me go like, this puzzle has legs. But like we were sent a list of curated list of puzzles that Zorflex, I think you're the one who said it, right?
Yes.
You sent us the list of puzzles that we could then choose from to use as weeklies, and we ended up choosing 2. Well, technically 3, because we also have dowsing rods, but that's just my puzzle. I don't think that was in the list.
Now,
Was it? Did you even send it in the
Let me
list?
link it in the Twitch chat.
Wait.
I will say,
Oh, okay.
the metal math for the original Lino puzzle is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, turning 3 iron into 2 copper sounds like a headache
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing it wastelessly.
Yeah, but like eventually we went with this different idea with the same chamber size. It's with the yeah, basically. So
I'm curious if I
was...
can pull up what my original appraisal was for the journal submission.
Oh, I'm curious.
We must have liked it somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I took a look at that puzzle and then I was like, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of artificial ore. And if you remember artificial ore, you've been here for a while.
Oh, that takes me back.
Artificial ore is a Brother Mojo Weeklies puzzle from 2021.
All right, here it is. In my journal submission list, RPO gave it a passable, and I gave it an all right. So I always
Wow.
liked this puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did change it though for some interesting, for you know, just wanted the metrics to be a bit more interesting in a way.
So they were for the metrics specifically that you made the changes for?
Well, mostly for cost. This was a cost forward puzzle.
Mm.
Yeah, we designed this.
Cost was the one I spent actual time on, so I could see the deliberate design. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. It was just something about the puzzle that we will talk about once it comes up that I thought was cool and should be included. And you know, there's aren't many much puzzles. I don't know. It just feels like there hasn't been a puzzle like it. So, but yeah, if you remember artificial ore, you would know that back then we did this thing called vintage instructions, where it's like you can only use grab, rotate, drops. Basically, not that you can only use grab, rotate, drop, but any instruction that's not a grab, rotate, drop will be punished. As in, the actual metric is any instruction that isn't grab, rotate, drop. You're aiming for a 0 on that metric.
I'm surprised that, like, piston extend retracts weren't legal, given that.
Oh no,
those
that's
are
the
a thing
point.
in-
It's like grab, rotate, drop. You try to you want to try to solve the puzzle in grab, rotate, drop in exactly the same size as this chamber. That's the difficult part. Not many people actually got 0.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the other was GI, cost instructions, which Pentapig submitted a 0th place solve that year with a 6th P waste handling. No, it's a 1P. Shut up, Windows.
No, it was like fractional pay, I think.
No, it was 1P, but it was 1P in a solution that had 1 waste per one
So it
list per
had
project.
to
So I had to
do
do
conditional
conditional
waste
waste.
handling.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
It was 0th place because it was submitted after the deadline, but this was the stream that did not get recorded. So we re-recorded it, and by the time of the re-recording, Pentavig had a solution for us to see, and it was the only 1p instruction solution, I think. Or maybe it was even fractional P. You can go look at it. It's probably on the leaderboard right now. Artificial Ore is on the leaderboard. It's best of weeklies.
Yeah, Glorp stream was not the first time a stream had been lost to time, because we completely lost that artificial ore stream, but like we're determined not to let that stop us. So
yeah, we just
and I like
reconvened
the next day.
Yeah, no, and there was like one other person. What was she called? That just joined us
yeah, someone joined us for that. I can't remember though.
And her name started with a J. That's all I remember. You can go look at the video and you'll see who it is. Yeah.
I can't listen to those old weeklies anymore. We're so much better at this now than we were back then.
You can go listen to my pre-transition voice. 2021 weeklies was pre-transition biz.
2021 weeklies was Zorflax.
Yes.
Oof.
How many nervous shackles until fit in?
Exactly.
That's where I am right now.
Actually,
what metric are we starting with?
We have started with cost. We are doing cost because there are a lot of cost solutions and not many instruction solutions. So I want to do it on the day that we're not doing showcase. Also, I wanted to ask everyone, since next week I want to stream, but the problem is I want to do the aesthetic shitpost stream in a single stream, and I'm thinking, do you want an earlier deadline or a later deadline? I'll probably create a poll in the Discord.
I'll always vote for an earlier deadline.
Well, I mean, the later one is when you wake up.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
we'll have to see
on
the
a
timings
Saturday
then.
morning,
Okay.
Please no earlier.
I'm just
Stream
gonna
is currently at 8 a.m.
Yeah, I'm just gonna create a poll. So when should the deadline / stream of next week be? And can I do timestamps in polls? I'll just do UTC.
See, it's a shame that we're discussing this now, not earlier, because we could have just made this the Twitch prediction.
What's the point of that then? Though it's gonna be a 24-hour poll as well. UTC time 9 p.m. for me is -8. That's UTC 1 p.m. So UTC Friday.
Yeah, we're predicting predictions now.
Friday, August 8th.
August 8th?
UTC 13 o'clock UTC, or 6 a.m. would be 10 p.m. UTC. No, yeah. So Friday, August 8th, 10 p.m. is 22, right? 22 UTC.
asks, was this a community where no one was trans and then suddenly everyone became trans?
Actually, I was trans when I joined this server, but I just haven't transitioned yet.
Yeah, I think they're always. Yeah, there were a couple of eggs back in the old days. Oh, it was definitely a lot more cis centric way back, but I feel like it was always at least a little queer, and like the queer part of the community has been the one to expand the most, which is cool because like, yeah, it kind of like word slowly got out that we were a safe space for queer people, so.
And then
Like,
Also,
it
why
was a
did
bit gradual,
Wait,
Wait, why
but
did I type
yeah.
August 8th? What the hell? Anyways,
you want August 28th.
yeah, 28th. I'll redo the poll. One moment.
Time travel for
August.
time travel first time in the weeklies.
But that's also kind of like why all the old school top players are either, in Biggie's case, have since become trans, or like Pentapig or Rolamni, who are like, or me, who are cis guys.
August 28th. 28.
Yeah, so I also should mention Grimmy as a player who also since came out as trans.
29/6. Anyways, I'm going to redo the poll unless I can just edit it. I cannot just edit it. I'm gonna redo the poll because the date is wrong.
I don't ever remember, Best, I don't ever remember you presenting cis in the server. Is that true?
I've just not told everybody I'm trans.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just because
yes,
it wasn't relevant.
The actually, I have a good name for that maneuver, but that one's a classic.
Alright, I deleted the original poll. This is the new one now. If you voted on the original poll, please come back.
We must democracy.
Vox Populi, Vox Dei.
Vote
me,
is unexpectedly close, actually.
Let me
Wow.
vote my own preference.
Uh-oh, I have to translate UTC.
Oh no, you can just look at the local time above the poll.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
And that should be adjusted to your time.
Yeah.
Because it's like the automatic self-correcting timestamp thing.
People asking if 12 a.m. is 0.
Oh god.
More math. Oh no.
I might be cooked next week because the early time is 6 a.m. for me.
Yeah, that's early for Americans. When Americans see this poll, it might flip the other way. Anyways, also the prediction voting ended as well. 35% of people thinks there are more than 35 people at min cost.
Huh.
Well, not 35% of points were put towards that bet, actually. No, there's no new prediction. There's a poll in the Discord events channel right now to ask when the deadline of the next week should be. And it's really close right now.
You have to give that poll some time.
Oh yeah, no, it's got
It's
24
settled.
hours on it.
Actually, 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone to shame in.
24 hours, so people of all hours of the day, of all time zones, can see it, hopefully. I'm gonna pin it.
Oh god, it's tied at the moment.
Yeah, if it's a tie, I'm the tiebreaker. Because I'm the person streaming it.
What did you vote for?
Just voted for the later one.
Yeah. Later one is just morning at 6 a.m. for me, and I can wake up at 6 a.m. I don't have to stay up all that late. Well, y'all can get on with that, but in the meantime, we can start the solves. But yeah, was there anything else to talk about the puzzle? I think anything else will just be talked about when the solutions start.
Yeah.
But alright. First of all, in 50th place, we have at 120 cost. That is where we're starting. We have Mihao.
Piston on 4-track. This is definitely main cost.
The notes say one possible solution.
I don't know about that.
It's one of the possible solutions. That's what it means, I think.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
this is
quite-
This is this is the possible solution.
no.
This is one of the solutions of all time.
This is one of the that's how I interpret it. Is that this is one of
Yes.
the solutions of all time. But yeah, a thing you can do with
Conditional waste handling.
yeah, if you have so if you have division and purification, theoretically you can just never.
You can do it wasteless.
Yeah, you can do it wasteless. This is not doing it wasteless. This solution right here is not doing it wasteless. It just has the waste slightly compressed.
Which is convenient.
Yeah, but the wasteless method is if you the output is 2 metallicity lower than it needs to be, which is 1 tin of difference. So if you purify iron into copper, then you are able to is that right? No. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
if you
it's right.
If you purify iron into copper, then you can and then you can just that output is just, you know, there's no more waste.
Or you can purify twice tin into iron. That's
Yeah, or-
actually easier because then you don't need to deal with quicksilver. If you do the copper way, you
Yeah, and
need all the quicksilver glyphs as well.
one of the other methods I've seen people do is for 2 outputs they purify silver. Which is probably easier.
Because
the input comes with silver, so if you just purify 2 silver into a gold, then that's the metallicity reduction for 2 outputs.
you pull 4 inputs. You purify 2 of the silver to a gold. You divide that silver into 2 iron.
Yeah, and the iron
And
can
then
turn
each
into
product
the
is-
tin and lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the gold route, which we will probably see. Next up, in 49th place, we have Hennessy. At 120G and 350 cycles. Faster. Is this one going to be truly wasteless? Ah, yeah, there it is. There's the gold route. Over here, you can see what I just described as the gold route. And it is way faster.
Because no waste juggling jank.
Yeah. Look at it though.
I mean, it's the contrast here is that this is a 2p, and it is a 2p that is
Well, I mean, the secondary is
almost
cycles.
as fast as the conditional 1p earlier.
Yeah, there's the secondary is cycles. You can do 6p if you want.
Yeah.
Which people
I mean-
probably do. There is a reason
I
I
won't
chose
speak
cycles
on-
secondary.
I won't speak on why you might 6p this yet, but
Well, I mean,
It is a
obviously, you might
valid
6p if
point.
there's waste.
Yeah.
We just saw a waste solution. Except that solution didn't do...
That was conditional.
Yeah, that one was
It-
conditional.
and
Like we're
conditional
seeing-
waste handling is slow as hell.
Yeah.
I feel like we're seeing almost more instruction tech here than we are seeing cost tech.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we have at 115G at 465 cycles, we have Tonsi Usawi and Tonsi PP. The
Alright.
notes say, the vast majority of cost is coming from glyphs and things. There might be a cheaper, slower solution that makes clever use of Quicksilver, but I find it hard enough to find a solution that I didn't want to bother with it. I wanted to add more words, so the word count of my notes is 69, because the sex number is funny. Lamal, 69, 420, Colin D.
I'm glad they're having a good time with the notes.
If you aren't having a good
I-
time with the notes, then what are you doing, really?
Also, I
What else are the notes
appreciate
for?
how this solve affixes the small metals to the ends.
Mhm.
I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Especially though it is
Depends on
also
the
fun
algorithm.
that it appears to have two different methodologies for that on the two different products, because this is a wasteless 2p.
Mm-hmm.
They I guess it's just conditional depending on if there's like space over there,
Yeah. But alright.
because
Hmm?
because in this first product there's that extra water hanging out.
Alright. Next up, we have at 110G, immediately less, at 524 cycles, in 42nd place, we have RDM Hater. With, oh yeah, there's a division. Oh yeah, you can, with the piston, you can access division, just without track even. The notes say this layout allows for a mecha score of 14 when reprogrammed, which may or may not be min. You know, that's interesting. What is min mecha for this puzzle?
Oh god, another rabbit hole.
Min
Oh.
what, sorry?
Min mecha.
The
Oh,
problem
God.
is that you need to be able to make the small metals.
Mm-hmm.
Limited
Yeah.
space mecha is interesting.
This solve in particular is rather limited in the mecha, and that you have to access basically all the division.
I
A
think
future metric idea, because it comes without the cursedness of Mech A, because a lot of that is born from the fact that you can swing
Also, this
molecules
one's,
around as
Oh,
much as you
miles.
want.
This one's wasteful. It just compresses the waste a little. Interesting.
I mean, I think min mecha would be probably half access input, half access bonder, half access rejection.
Rejection. We're not gonna fit all the fucking Quicksilver.
It's on a bloody stick.
We're in the chambers.
Well, I was imagining free space mecha.
Yeah. We're talking
Oh,
about.
free space
That's
mecha
the
is.
point.
No, we're talking about
Free space mecha,
we're
yeah,
talking about mecha within these walls.
Ah, yeah.
These
With-
walls.
It
These
contained
limitations. Yes. Contained mecha
Mecha.
sounds
With
sounds pretty
contained
interesting.
mecha, I think you would need a lot of access, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What it took Quickster super easy, barely an inconvenience.
It's easy because it's easy to disprove.
Yeah.
There are a total of 24 hexes in this chamber.
I mean, I guess if you have a projection, you can densify them by
24,
just like stuffing
42,
them in,
same number.
Yeah.
by just
who
like
cares?
dividing some silver and then stuffing a shitload of quicksilver into the resulting metals.
Mhm.
But at that point, just do things the same way.
But alright,
Anyway,
next up, we have at 331 cycles, at 110, still 110 G in the 46th place, Team 10. Who the hell is Team 10?
Who are you guys?
this is a fun one. I like the idea of 2 arms.
One of their solution titles is 星写绝方案 E, so I assume they're from China. Or Taiwan, or anywhere that speaks Chinese. But welcome to the welcome to the Weeklies Team 10.
And appropriately, it is on a puzzle in which 10.
Yes.
Yes, there is 10 in this puzzle. The notes say Minji, I guess.
Are you sure about that?
Smiles.
As a recall.
I believe the I will post the appropriate reaction in chat.
Yes. I love how it swings at the end. Swoosh.
Mm-hmm.
It has all the room in the world.
You know, the space feels really cramped at first, but there's like space to do a lot of things a lot more things than you initially would think looking at the chamber.
It's cramped, but it's like
Minimalist.
it's a reasonable production cramped, not like welding thermite cramped.
Yeah, welding thermite, you basically cover every. Well, my solution covered every single hex. But yeah, it looks like a small chamber to be working in it, but
Until you
yeah.
start working in it.
Yeah, until
That-
you start
that's
working
just
in it and figure
production,
out.
though.
Yeah, until you start working and figure out that there's actually a good amount of space.
It's
Yeah,
a
I always
place-
find the longer I'm working on a production chamber, the like more spacious it grows to feel
Mm-hmm.
over time
Yeah.
because I've just become more accustomed to working in that particular space and like my
And-
heuristics are improving it over time.
As an area
And you
main,
get more
and
familiar
everything
with
feels
what you can get away
every
with.
production puzzle feels spacious as an area main. Like, wow, I get to swing over empty. I get to swing outside of the box as long as it won't collide with an arm. Damn, I'm spoiled.
The length to swing in this box is feasible.
Mm.
You do not in fact crash,
Yeah,
which is kind of weird.
You can swing against the wall at a length to swing.
Mhm.
It's because the walls. You can imagine the wall as made out
Walls
of
are
arms.
arms.
Yeah, walls are arms. Except arms usually don't collide with arms, but they do collide with the walls.
You cannot do a length 3 swing around like the right side of arm 2's track.
Mm-hmm.
That you cannot do.
Yeah, because that would
But-
hit a swing. If an arm were holding an atom and doing that swing, it would hit an arm in this position in the top.
And
But alright. Yeah.
the wall is full of arms, so
Mm-hmm. But alright. Next up. Immediately disproving Minji, I guess. At 95G, in 45th place, we have Alchemist Goblin. 3-track. 3-track is all you need to access Purification. 2-track is all you need to access Division.
That's a pretty good cost jump.
So how much was it? It's like 15G.
It was 110 previously, so yeah, 15.
Yeah.
I love how it jumps all over the place. There are.
The notes say, absolute fucking cinema. My application to Animal Farm Lamau. Initially I had a 100G solution with a 1 arm and thought it was min. But, upon review, I could actually do this with a 2 arm and one less track. Wowee! Instructions are probably unoptimized as fuck, but who cares? This is min cost and I'm happy with it.
Azuri Paw.
Equal colon 3. Ah.
Now it is time for the customary Azura Paw.
The prediction strangely, the prediction will end at the end when first place is revealed. Because who knows, maybe there's a min -5.
Revix's 2G solve is gonna knock your socks off.
2 scaffolds.
It's been a while since I saw that mod be used.
The scaffolding? Well, it's been a while since I've used the mod in general because, Luna, please. Luna.
Please.
Luna, we need
will
mods.
say, the solve does have some pretty slick swings.
Yeah.
Like it's able to extract an atom from the division.
Yeah,
when
that
there
division is tucked in there.
Yeah. Especially because it's moving an atom out of the division while that iron is there. So it has to do a pretty tight swing.
Oh yeah, true. Well, Billfuck says if the prediction is exactly 35, nobody wins. Okay, well I'll tell you this: it's not 35.
It was exactly 35, best wins, and no one else.
I just take
Because,
away all the points.
The house always wins.
Yeah, no, we are going by how much first place gets, or just the minimum achieved so far.
It's not perfect, but it's a good enough
Yeah.
way to measure it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, at 95G but 357 cycles in 44th place, we have Jarecki.
Oh.
Turning
Are we
gold
gonna
into
see
lead.
Are we gonna see a 95G pile up?
Perhaps.
Because
This is a min.
Cool.
This is min wasteless.
Cobaline isn't wrong that with this set of glyphs, 95G is mint.
Mm-hmm.
This is the principled victory pileup.
I
Like
like
what we
how
had
there's
in the first week.
yeah, I like how there's 2 ways that you can track to access purification though. You can have the elbow track that we saw just in the previous solution, and we can have this one. This one is the one that makes sense. The purification is this shape. You make the track in this shape.
It's
get all the
very
access you
much
want.
just like whatever's convenient for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this all demonstrates the swing along walls.
Yeah, the previous solve did too, but
I mean, I'm sure it did, but I was distracted by the significantly more exciting swings that solve had going on.
mm-hmm. But yeah, no notes for this solution. It's a clean gold route solve. Wasteless gold route solve.
Just do the
It
thing.
is clean. With all the access. Satisfying to watch.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, why did you choose instructions tertiary for this metric?
Because it's the only metric. Because it's the only one left.
You were just doing like the default set of metrics, but
Yeah.
in specific order. Okay.
Yeah, basically. I mean, if we wanted to, fractional be it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's always a thing that comes up when you're micro-optimizing secondaries, tertiaries. Although I guess now we just have a halt instruction you can put at the end of if you're 6ping it
Yeah. And then you no
to
longer
save
have a
cycles.
period.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just there wasn't really much of a tertiary that I remember that time I put instruction tertiary on a production cycles puzzle and made their solves not loop. Yeah.
That was an oopsie.
I mean,
I mean, it might as well. This might as well just be GC, I suppose. Most of these solutions will have identical C to I once we get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, but the instructions tertiary has never been like quite important enough for the whole like halting thing at the end of the solve to really matter.
Mm-hmm.
it's just like a nicety.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, there are I have seen solutions that do that micro optimization of instructions by
I mean,
having
I should know I'm one.
having the first action of the arm be the same as the last action of an arm, so not putting in those instructions.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a micro optimization you can do at 6p to save on the instructions tertiary. Alright. Next up, 90G. At 657 cycles in 43rd place, we have Battle Rock Alchemy. Welcome to Waste City.
I can't believe that caught on.
I thought about naming a solve at one point something along the lines of Kettleman City #1 customer 2026 because Kettleman City is a major trash dump location in California.
The notes say, both of us, Golden Boy and Hookery, thank you for reminding me what your team consists of. We're quite busy this week, so this curse solve we'll have to do. Looking forward to seeing how people are definitely going to get cheaper with no pistons.
The vitally important cat noises.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we're gonna have one from solution notes from Golden Boy, I'm assuming. But yeah, the bookworm's asking, yeah, that is basically 5.9p, but it's actually more like 5.99p or 999p. Because the cycles count are in the hundreds. Does it stop doing anything? Does it ever crash, or does it just forever battle with its inner demons?
I mean, it's not getting any more inputs, so like.
Yeah, but is it ever going to grab the waste and do anything with it?
I don't think it does. I think it's.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It just blindly flails.
What is everything? What is going on? Ah!
I was wondering why it was
it
like
has to
pivoting
move
the
the waste
output.
eventually to do the suppression.
Oh.
It's sad.
It has to do the suppression eventually.
You're wondering?
But it took a while.
Very sad.
Zorflex, you're wondering?
Oh, sorry. I think I just like got like I saw the crash and my thought was interrupted.
Ah.
Okay.
Something interesting about this all, by the way, its waste is just pure tin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I think that's something that we're gonna see some variation on, because you do get two metallicity of waste,
Yeah, you just get
for
2
every
metallicity of waste
product.
per product. Yeah.
But
Yeah, we shall see.
yeah,
Alright.
making tin is a natural approach, but
Mm-hmm.
weird metal cascading is also a natural approach, and I think we'll see variation between those.
Well, next up, we have a 10G cheaper at 80G and 758 cycles. We have found out.
Fixed piston.
No, just fixed arm with a lot more track.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Oh
question.
yeah. Oh yeah, that tin
What
is
is-
divided.
What is overlap gold for this puzzle?
I have no idea.
How many showcases do we have?
I don't think overlap cost is different.
Yeah.
Even an
You
overlap
need a
is...
debonder and a bonder. You need division.
Most importantly, you
need-
still need the track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the main factor, whether you
Yeah.
need track or not. And maybe
And the only possible place you could have the arm that has access to both output. Wait, I just had a really cursed idea. You might be able to get away without the track by just having a no access input to the division.
Oh yeah, true. But oh, so you access the 2 other sides with a 2-length arm.
Yeah,
Cursed.
and you use the division to drop the silver in.
I think there's still access issues with that.
that's what. Oh yeah, like debonder stuff. You could probably get away with.
Yeah, but it probably costs the bonders, which cost money. So.
No, I because the only debonding you need to do is to separate a silver that's gonna go in the division. So you have one debonder.
Yeah, but
and it
like,
is
how do you
between
access
one
the
of the access
water
points.
then?
Well, the water is the
yeah.
wand you use to get the silver onto the input.
Somebody can do that. Anyways, this solution
Anyways.
does waste compression.
Oh,
We've been looking
overlap
at a
gold
We've
rotation.
been looking at a waste cascading solution, and nobody's been talking about it.
We talk about anything but
I mean,
the
it does the thing.
You do not need 6 tin of waste. I don't know if that's like a surprise to anyone, but that is not necessary.
You can simply have 2 silvers and a tin.
Yeah, cascading.
And that's much denser.
That's the main like design point of this puzzle that made me go, oh yeah, this puzzle, this cost puzzle is cool. It has legs. That you can
Waste juggling.
that you can sort of just make it. It's sort of compressing. It's not actual compression, but the waste
because
is like
you don't have the
condensed.
purification, but you can make the waste smaller nonetheless.
Yeah,
Because you use
because
already
the
small
output
waste.
is a metal glyph in a way, in that it eats 3 metals: tin, lead, and silver.
And as long as you have 1 tin, 1 lead, and a silver, and also 2 water, but ignore
Yeah.
that, you can make metallicity go away. So you only divide when you don't already have the metal available, I guess is how you would do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, by making your waste more valuable, you need less of it in terms of metallicity.
Well, no, it's still the same in metallicity.
Recycle it again!
You just have less atoms total to
Right, yeah. Well,
bundle.
you're condensing your metallicity into fewer atoms, but you're not condensing it. You're just using more. You're just using metals with higher metallicity.
The
Therefore,
metallicity
you
is
need
still
less of 'em.
12, except instead of 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, it's 5, 5, 2. That we see right here.
Which is much much more practical, I think.
Well, I mean, there are arguments for having 6 tin, mostly that you can just bond them together because you no longer need to debond them anymore.
You can make an increasingly large lump of tin.
Yeah, and you can just... The other thing with tin, you could just tuck it in a corner and never have to think about it again.
That in the corner, though.
Well, I mean, as we discussed, this puzzle is a lot more spacious than you initially think of it as.
Well, access.
But
okay,
yeah,
we'll see.
you can just bond the tin together, and it's just one block that you can just throw into the corner and never have to think about again.
As
my
long
life.
as you have a corner to throw it into, of course.
I mean, it's not that hard to find one. I'm sure we'll see solutions like that. Alright, next up, we have an ADG at 41st place at 685 cycles, Sockboy. Single piston solution.
Single fixed piston.
Single fixed piston solution.
Single fixed piston is a very fun approach.
Yeah.
The gotta do everything around here approach.
The delivery method that it uses is also fun.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think that this is
This is
doing
10
what you were
ways.
talking about.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not
So
sticking
you
it
just
at a
have-
corner. This one doesn't have a corner to stick it into, but it does bond it together so it can move it all at once.
And it just makes a tin brick.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm curious what it'll do on the fourth product and later,
We will
because
see.
it's relying on that brick being 3 atoms.
I saw a pause there. And I saw what looked like a no-op.
Yeah. I think that was the
yeah,
system
there it is
realizing,
again.
fuck, I painted myself into a corner. What
Why
now?
are there no-ops in this? Hopefully that doesn't matter. Yeah,
Well,
So-
that worked.
it's not all bonded together. They're just left around in places.
And then it halts.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, we have in 40th place at 602 cycles. We have Zandorf.
So the no-op probably didn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be 80 cycles of no-op. I definitely did not see 80 cycles of no-op.
Also, you can prove that there were no ops in the previous one because it was a 6P that halted after its last instruction. But
Actually, just make
the
sure that the
instruction
cycles
came
are
and the
different from the
cycles-
instructions. Yeah, cycles count was different from the instruction count, so there were no ops in there somewhere.
Cycles count is different from instructions count, and it's a 6P that halts at the end. So
Yeah.
there have to be a few no ops, but not enough for it to have mattered. Really.
Anyways, this one does the compression, or cascading. We'll call it cascading. That's a more accurate description of it.
I think cascading is appropriate,
Yeah.
just because you are forced to generally use relatively old waste.
Mm-hmm. We've seen
Because
2
old
piston
waste is
solves, so
what's
one
gonna
with
be-
pin breaking and one with cascading.
Mhm.
Alright. Next up, we have in 39th place at 459 cycles, Speedy. We have Slate.
459?
Will
Yep.
we see lead waste?
That's pretty speedy.
The notes say, I don't usually like production puzzles, and the waste made me think I was going to like this even less. But I ended up finding it pretty fun to solve for both metrics. I decided pretty early that I'd immediately jump into trying to do minimum glyphs plus piston and see how it worked out. At first, I tried using the same process for each product and handling tin waste, but I quickly ran out of space to cram waste molecules where they wouldn't interfere with the process. Then, I realized I could actually reuse the waste from the previous products in order to get out higher metallicity waste atoms to use less space. I wonder if this method of waste handling could help with my instruction solve. Nah, probably not. I think that solve already has a better waste handling method. I'm quite proud of this solve, and doing it made me think about what a lower cost pistonless solve would look like. It is midnight the night before the deadline as I'm writing this. I am not doing a pistonless solve.
Well, I appreciate the predictions. And this particular piston does some fun maneuvers. I appreciate the like pulling the product in to surround it fully, so that it can rotate freely. And
Elegant.
it is a shame that Critelli does not exist in production, because that is an excellent Critelli spot.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we have at 75G at 939
go.
cycles in 38th place. Awful Bananas.
75. How do you arrive
75.
at 75G?
Yeah, right. 75.
An extra track,
Because-
I guess. The notes say,
I guess-
surely this is min cost. Surely you can't do this with 2-track and half-axis bond or a length 2 arm, right?
Nah, you can't. That'd be crazy.
Anyways.
A Zerpa.
Yeah, don't worry. 70G isn't real, and it can't hurt you.
Also,
Heard it
Tendrek.
so many times before.
Kendrick. I mean,
Awful Bananas did not want to bother with cascading, I guess.
mhm.
Because that brick sure do be made out of tin.
That is a tin brick, alright. I'm pretty sure there are ways that you can only have 2. I mean, a length 1 arm with 2-track that has full access to the bonder, right? Can it?
It would, yeah. It would have
No.
full access.
No, it's gonna be half access if it's a length 1 arm, right?
Maybe.
There's half access debonder.
How are you gonna half access that?
You have to like pre-bond extra stuff
Oh,
into
yeah.
your input.
True.
That would be a wild like brick reshaping.
Yeah, you have to
method.
half access something.
Oh yeah, the intermediaries would be disgusting, but
Yeah.
you could do half
It-
access debonder.
You would
Yeah.
you would be able to do some weird bricking, but with waste existing, you could probably make some fun bricks.
Mm-hmm. But alright. Next up, we have in 37th place at 617 cycles, we have Grayson. This is the 3-track pileup.
I said I'd give him a $5 tip if he could make it cost $75.
I mean, that's
Mission accomplished.
that.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a good deal if your previous design was 80.
I mean, 70. I mean, like, 70's not real and it can't hurt you. But even if it was, I mean, $5 is $5. I'm not gonna worry about overshooting the mark. From being
And
offered
those $5
$5.
are going into your pocket, not into the company's. Very nice. That's how it works.
Mhm.
Also, we're gonna see a war of elbow track and straight track at this level, I think.
Mhm.
Because you can have stick, you can also have elbow. It's just a Tetris problem, I guess.
And a Hots.
Yep.
But alright.
And
Next up.
equal cycles to instructions, so no ops.
We have in 36th place at 443 cycles, we have Fragmites. Straight track again. Notes say, I expect 70G to be I expect 70G is possible, but I don't see how to do it. So have a probably slow 75G. Maybe 2 people on a speed department. No instruction solve. Getting something that isn't 6P working would probably be the first step. I thought a first primary metric idea for this puzzle, for the people who didn't find it cramped enough as is, total number of products before it crashes/stops. Yes, stop doesn't count as an instruction. Never knew that. Fragmites does not know how to do waste compression. Or purification compression. From their notes, it seems they did not find out how to do the wasteless method.
But, I mean, it worked out for them because the wasteless method is more expensive than this.
Yeah. They found out how to do the cascading metals, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Good work on cascading your metals.
Mm-hmm.
I think the cool thing about this puzzle is that the different metal glyphs basically create completely different puzzles depending on the metric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of our considerations was cycles, and in fact, I think it was going to be cycles and not instructions until we decided to do Bestigon on the week before, and was like, that's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, what is Bestigon except put me in a production chamber, please?
Mm-hmm.
So you're describing a production cabinet.
Though arguably Bestigon is slightly more restrictive because it's atom walls rather than arm walls. So, you know, you could do a length 2 swing in a B3 production cabinet, but not in a B3 production.
I think we're back.
Bestigon. Anyway, stream was being kind of cooked, but...
Oh yeah, no, I noticed. Alright. Next up, in 35th place, we have, at 75G still, at 400 cycles.
Mm-hmm.
Well...
408 cycles, I didn't really see that number. Storm Chaser.
If Min Gost is 70G...
Wait.
Or really, if Min
They skip
Gost
us
is
all?
less than 75, then one side of the prediction has won.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, it wasn't
if Min
35
Gost is
either.
75, then the other side of the prediction has won.
Is this
Wait a
the first
second.
elbow track?
No, we
So
saw another.
75G?
Oh, we saw a Novo track like 2 solutions ago.
There was a lot of them.
This is the second elbow track we've seen.
Yeah, it's the second.
Oh, I forgot about the other one.
But anyways, yes, 70G is min, and yes, there are less than 35 people who got 70G.
Nice.
So, pay them out. Less than 35 people have min cost. Complete prediction.
Is your Twitch currency literally a Zuri pause?
Yeah.
I should set up Critelli bucks on my Twitch channel.
Hell yeah. I mean, you have to have
Please do.
affiliate though.
I
need an
do have
economy.
one. I've just
you
never activated it.
Oh, you do have it. You just haven't acted. Hell yeah, Critelli bucks.
Are the Curtelli bucks just the Curtelli hex?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yes. Probably yes.
Wow. Oh, there you go. There it crashes. Alright. The notes say, I'm just glad I solved this puzzle. Can't wait to see how others deal with the waste, or to see I am just stupid and there is a way to do this without waste. No, there is a way to do this without waste. But it's worse.
Another person has failed to see the wasteless method. However, the wasteless method is expensive, so you're better off for it.
Yeah.
Trust.
Alright. Next up, we have at 75G in 34th place. At 356 cycles, we have Team Bell.
356.
Greetings.
Then I'd say
That's so,
Trotting Heart says,
that's so fast.
First thing I did was count the necessary stuff in Axis. Came down to 3 track as the division
Necessary.
and division as the glyph of choice. Plus waist juggling, which I had recent practice with. Sketched down to 2 layouts, one of which had this promising elbow track. Tried it, 518 cycles. Handed off to Exception. Exception took 160 cycles off like nothing. The power of the. If 2 track is possible, I owe y'all some popcorn to watch the No Axis production sorcery too. Trotting Heart, Acolyte
regret
with the
this.
good enough, thank you. And also, Exception X says, I struggled to make a solve at all before Trotting Heart popped in with an awesome layout already solved, so I had the easy task of watching a single arm move around and trim inefficient movement. To be thorough, I did explore alternate layouts only to relearn that TH figured out day 1, the powerhouse of the. Exception, Black Mirror on the wall. It does
Thank you
do
very
the it does do the cascading though, and that's really cool.
I never,
As you
I
should.
never, I never considered, I never considered anything but cascading. I was like, I could reuse this because it saves space and access points.
Mm-hmm.
What
I was like thinking in access points the entire time.
I mean, you can bond the tin, but like
Cycles.
more waste is more waste,
Yeah.
and it's nice to be able to just pick whichever metal is most convenient from the waste pile, rather than have to like always get more metals from the input.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
I
been
quite
nice teamwork.
appreciate the ability to pillage. The
It is
waste
some
pile.
nice teamwork because
gotta
this
pillage some
is
stuff.
the fastest 75G.
This again. We have the suboptimal. We have the min plus whatever +5 this time. Secondary optimized to the max every single time. What the fuck is this?
Wow.
Research theory, I guess.
Next up,
Yeah.
we have in 33rd place at 70G at 939 cycles. I guess I could have waited till this moment to pay out. Because it could have been 75G all the way down.
That would have been really funny.
But alright. Next up, we have at 939 cycles at 70G and 33rd, Review. It's a half-axis bonder, baby!
Oh, let's go.
Let's say, finally a cost puzzle, and my first non-trivial, hopefully minimum primary. This puzzle was full of little tricks, finding a workable layout, realizing that it would need an auxiliary arm atom in the center that will later need to be removed, and managing waste, +2 metallicity per product, just small enough to clear before running out of space. I know these things are second nature to more experienced alchemists, but I had fun figuring it all out. This is my favorite solve so far. Column 3.
Well,
this solution was
well
made
done,
possible
Review.
by OM Clone. Well done, Review.
What do you buy?
This is an insane solution to
Th-
figure out. This
This is a really
something
cool
like this is
solution.
not easy to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah, would
I
it
was
have been cool
never
if this
gonna
was
do
the
this.
only way to do
Fuck
this?
this.
I mean,
Fuck this.
if you had given us a B3 rather than a B3 wide,
I don't know if B3
I
fits
think-
here.
I think you could make it work.
Maybe.
Free
maybe.
space GA would have been fascinating on this puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
It would have just been this. Like, you would have been forced into this if you wanted to be optimal.
Yeah, but area is jank in production because it counts the box as well.
So that's why I said free space.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, if this was out of a... Yeah.
I mean, production area for this puzzle would still be interesting, but it's interesting in the same way that, like...
Like a polymer is. It's kind of like a polymer because you have to count the box.
Yeah. And also, it's...
Oh yeah, but no, but Free Space GA will have projection rejection.
Oh, so it would be different, but you would still have to. It'd still be weird because of all the Quicksilver that you
Yeah.
have to juggle.
I guess Free Space G is. Wait, why would Free Space G be projection rejection? Because
Oh yeah,
an extra metal glyph is
that's
20
not
G. And
cheaper, right? Well, you
It-
can
yeah,
just
of
have
course.
rejection.
It would
No, you
still be
can-
this,
You
wouldn't
don't
it?
need projection. You just need rejection.
metal glyphs are fucking expensive.
No, you don't
But
need
yeah,
projection. You just need rejection. Yeah, true.
Oh,
you
it's
just-
only rejection. Yeah. Okay.
You
So you're
just
just like
waste
juggling a
comical
shitload of
amount
Quicksilver.
of yeah. Just the infinite stick of Quicksilver going to
And
infinity.
water.
And water.
Yeah.
I take it back. Free Space GA would be shit on this puzzle then, because
Yeah, but, like-
it would just be who can make the smallest Quicksilver
Okay,
waste
but
ball.
production GA probably would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I'm saying production area would actually be a really good metric for this puzzle.
GA, not area. Area is too easy.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. But like I was rotating the metrics in my head while solving this, and
Mhm.
I feel like GCA would
No,
have
it's-
been a fascinating
it's-
metric.
It's funny because you can swing against the walls and it won't be extra area because the walls already count
Yeah,
as
that-
area
yeah.
in production. But
You
Yeah.
already have the walls.
it's a bit
so
jank. But alright.
but
Next
it's a
up-
bit jank, but like this
Oh yeah,
is
we
the
can't just
Weeklies.
disable projection, but like, you know. This is a projection puzzle. Alright, next up. 875 cycles. In 32nd place we have 7-7. So this is the easy way to do it. You can do it with a 2-length arm.
This is a actually quite spacious design. Or well, it looks spacious, except that you can't swing around the left side
Mm-hmm.
because collisions.
A 2-length arm has more access than a 1-length arm.
Yep, that's just how it works. Also, can you? I guess you can technically input some. No, you can't. Well, yes, you can.
mean-
Grab, pivot, swing. Will allow
Yeah.
you to put.
Yeah, you can like set something there, but like. Anyways, this one's doing tin waste.
Yep.
Unfortunately, this solve in
remarkable.
particular doesn't have a corner to stuff things in.
Yeah.
Actually, it sort of does. I mean,
It,
is that
it
like
has
those?
it has one free corner.
Those
the
3
default.
hexes aren't used anyways.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in the middle of everything, but it's really out of the way.
The nice thing about Length 2 Arm
Middle
on
tier
2
is lava.
track is that you legitimately have more access than you need.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have a few dead hexes that are entirely there to make the swings more convenient.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's say person who only has only solved Guiper Lace. This puzzle reminds me of 60G Guiper Lace. Keeper. Keeper.
Gui pure? Yeah.
Guipur. There we go.
Go on,
This
anyway.
does, however, demonstrate a neat
Guipuras.
tech that you can do, which is that if you have the product over the output glyph but incomplete, you can move it one hex left, and swing stuff past it on the right
Mm-hmm. You could, yeah.
because the swing space pokes out. Which
Alright.
is really convenient.
Next up, we have in 31st place at 860 cycles, we have Rosa. Interesting place to put the output. That is one of the places to put the output.
And this just has the entire right
That's pretty
side
similar
free.
time.
Ah, it's cascading the waste.
As is most practical.
Only Ghee Pure has a silent U. There you go.
Ghee Pure.
Knowledge obtained.
It's like how purr has a silent U. That's totally how it works.
English is so sensible.
This all has to do some scuffed input suppression.
Oh yeah.
But
it does
I guess
it's not even that scuff.
What?
No, it is a bit scuff.
The exchange it makes for having to do scuffed input suppression, however,
is that the output is smooth
entire
as
right
fuck.
side is.
Oh yeah, and the right side is free, but it's also smooth as fuck.
The right side is free, so they can. She. Get the pronouns right, damn it. Can do some very fun metal juggling over there.
Yeah. No, this is paint juggling. Have you seen the title?
Well, the paint doesn't actually juggle that much. It hangs out.
Now it does a bit of it does a lot of juggling over the input to keep it suppressed.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I suppose from here on out, they're all going to be 6p.
We shall see. Next up, we have at 700...
Unless someone is really cracked with a conditional waste handler.
Next up, we have
Which would be cool.
30th place at 742 cycles at 70G. We have Cuckoo 52. Wow, we're back to single length arm, one length arms.
Well, I don't know what you expect from Cuckoo 52.
Hey y'all, do y'all want another prediction?
Also, half-access debonder.
Since we finished the previous prediction, y'all want a new one?
Oh.
Will single length arm or two length arm win?
If cost was less ambiguous, I think that would be a good prediction.
I think it's a good prediction.
I mean, it's a good prediction to just start up now if we want to just do second prediction.
Second prediction, let's start it.
Yeah, alright, let's do second prediction. That's
Have a single length arm. Well, first place have a one length arm or two length. Well, there's a character limit.
Maybe.
What arm? Well, first place use. Outcome one.
The options are
single
one and two.
Or one length arm. Two length arm. Alright, submission period 10 minutes. Go.
Winning solve a fixed multi-arm for some reason.
Anyways, you do the prediction points are coming in, and we can just continue. First place is a while from now.
Yep. It'll take definitely more than 10 minutes to get there.
Alright.
Unless Best is really fast.
Alright. Anyways, this solution in particular. How does it do the one link, the arm shenanigans? It's a half-axis debonder. Last we saw was a half-axis bonder.
I guess half-axis debonder is faster because you don't need to do as much of it.
Yeah.
Of course.
You only need to do it like
with
about once per input, per output.
the trick with length one arm is that it's you need to have a pretty good plan for what your waist juggling's gonna be, I think. But because you're length one, you can relatively easily move waist past each other. So as long as you can make it work, I think you can make it work decently well. It's just that you need to make it work. And that means something is half-axis.
I see so far 7 people predicted 1 length arm and 8 people predicted 2 length arm, but the points being put in are very lopsided.
Yeah.
Two length arm
similar
predictors
amounts
are
of
just,
voters, but 2 length arm people are rich, I guess.
they're just more willing gamblers.
I really like how the input is where the waste is being put. The input no longer exists. Alright. Next up, we have, at 705 cycles in 29th place, Tanuki. Oh yeah, this is the having the input closer that we talked about, so you can swing stuff behind it.
Yep.
And I'll say, first ever cost puzzle. And I solved it at 85, 80, 75, and 70, because me no do theory needs solve puzzle. Theory talk. I don't see a way to get 65 since you need track to reach all 3 spots on the Glyph of Division. Length 2 worm got the job done, but curious if Glyph 1 is doable. You can only access to you only get access to one side of the bonder with that one, but it seems like it may be possible, and it probably would cut cycles. This is the only layout I could find that works. And unfortunately makes it a huge pain to juggle everything. We'll see what I missed. We will see. Anyways, you were saying?
Who, me?
Okay.
No, Torchica.
Oh.
I forget.
She forgot.
I do like passing stuff behind the input. I think that one of the questions that length 2 waist jugglers have to ask is, how do you get the metal you want out of the waste pile? Because the thing with length 2 arm waist juggling is that you have a substantial set of places where the waste can be, but it is not trivial to move to, like, there is going to be an edge to the waste pile, and that edge of the waste pile will be where you want your metal to be if you want to move it onto the product. And because it's at the edge, and therefore, like, if you want a specific metal, like, say, a tin that you have in the middle of the waste pile, you need to have a way to extract it from it. And how this solve answers that is input suppression. Because you see, like, just now, it swaps the position of a lead into silver by using an input hex as a passover point.
Yeah.
That's not the only way to do this. There are a bunch of other really interesting ways. But that is a fun one.
Alright. Next up, we have, at 701 cycles, in 28th place, we have 42 Genius 42.
Alright.
The notes say took a while.
Oh wow, it was just the input. Otherwise, the layout was identical.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not actually a lot of variations you can have on like 2-arm layout.
But it's doing tin waste.
That's fun.
Huh.
No
It's
cascading,
faster with
just
tin
10.
waste, with an basically identical layout.
I would say that also could be the prediction. It is the winning waste gonna be 10 or stuff?
Well, it's gonna run a
stuff.
Nah, it should have been what was it gonna be, a four answer prediction?
Which is length 1, 10 waste, length 1, cascading, length 2, 10 waste, length 2, cascading.
Mm-hmm.
I can't escape the feeling Tanuki just got waste mogged by 42 Genius 42.
Look at it, just have 6 waste. You can fit
Just
6
have
waste
that
into
easy.
the solution.
I love the funny check mark shaped tin brick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Billfuck is insider trading. You can't do that.
SMH.
Manipulating the market. Maximize your Aziri pause.
How could you?
What are you gonna do with them? Gamble some more?
How's the votes going? 12 people voting for 2-length arm, 8 people voting for 1-length arm.
But the 2-length arm people are still putting more money in.
Mm-hmm. They're putting way more. It's like
Rich bastards.
6K on average. Vilfuck put in 6K pause on 2-length arm. That's the highest.
It will be very
That's why.
profitable. If for the 1-length arm people, if they win.
Mm-hmm. All right.
One thing I will point out is that 2-length arm has a lot more access points than 1-length arm on tracks.
Are you putting in your points, Stormflax?
Are
you putting in your points, Stormflax? Or is Australia
I would if I had any.
Happily? You get some just by watching the stream. Oh, you're not signed in?
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Do you have it?
It would be. I am really looking forward to like seeing where these solves go, though.
Mm-hmm. Alright. While that happens, next up, we have at 674 cycles and 27th, Leganeski. The notes say, following my Amelia's catalyst with tradition, here is a wasteful solve that makes more than 6 products with low cost and only slight cycles optimization. Here are the extra 4 products were at the cost of the tertiary, but it's totally worth it.
That's an interesting input location. Having the input funny and linear like that means that you have to input suppress to pass inputs on the right side always, but there is a lot of flexibility in what that input suppression can be.
Yeah.
Which I think is an interesting trade-off.
Also, I will make a further prediction on top of the bet that it won't be close. I think one of the options are going to be outclassed, like before the podium.
Mm-hmm. Which one do you think? Or are you going to keep it a secret?
I shall keep it a secret.
Alright, the prediction is over.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, why does this solution have 1,500 instructions? Oh, just 4 extra products.
Just gonna make, just gonna do it 10p for the style points.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
not?
Which I guess would be, what, 4 silvers of waste if you're doing it optimally?
Alright, and let's continue it. Yeah, it could probably fit even more. We've seen solutions with like 6 waste floating around. But that doesn't include all the intermediary atoms floating around that you have to divide. Ooh, oh, okay. That's one way to do.
Lead waste. Let's go.
You just
Sure,
lock yourself
alright.
in. Lock yourself in the chamber. All right. Great
This
solution.
chamber is too big. It's not cozy enough.
That's
Army
why
is
it's
on-
15. That's why it's 1500 instructions.
It weaved itself a cozy nest.
Arm
Hey,
one really said goodnight, huh?
It tucked itself in and said goodnight.
very, very cozy arm.
I love it.
I gotta appreciate the arm's weighted blanket.
Weighted, yes.
Alright. Next up, we have, at 660 cycles, it did not matter. In 26th place, we have Patinery. This layout is becoming increasingly common.
This is a very familiar layout, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Though, with some peculiarities, I guess.
It's odd because I think layout is gonna matter, but like the
Oh, it's
variations that the variations that will matter are gonna be like tiny and subtle.
It's 10 wasting.
Oh wow.
Yep. I feel like that is a substantially more open question than arm length. Is what is the waste material gonna be? Because tin waste keeps showing up, even if we assume cascading is faster.
We're still in 26.
Yeah. Maybe we will get into the tin waste era. And these are simply unusually slow tin wastes. Especially since this one has actually quite big tin bricks.
No, this one has pretty small tin bricks. It's like the biggest brick is 2.
I meant small.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like the other tin bricking one I remember, which had like a 4 tin brick.
Yeah.
Which was quite cool.
The notes say, I'm not optimizing this. You do you, Patinery. That's a perfectly valid.
I mean,
Did better than us
refusing
when we
to-
optimized everything, so...
refusing to
Optimizing is
optimize
bad.
anything is kind of a W when you refuse to optimize. Solve is in 26th place. Well, I guess that's not top half, but like, still.
Alright. Next up, we have at 25th place, at 626 cycles, Sheeta.
626, alright.
The notes imply this is a tin waste solve. Not the notes, the solution title. Are we in the tin waste pile-up?
You aren't ready for lead waste to be the secret winning strategy.
Yes.
The secret extra product lead waste winning strategy.
The trick is to make more waste.
Look. We must provide as much business as possible for
Oh, this one just has one big ass brick.
Local dumps.
Mm.
That is a chunky brick.
It's just one big fat brick.
The gold waste strat is optimal because you only need 2 gold atoms.
Obviously.
Duh, why didn't I think of that?
The extra leads, Mr. Puzzle says, the extra leads work like ball bearings and lets you roll outputs out faster.
Copper waste.
Laxarian says, more waste makes the chamber heavier, which makes it more stable.
All true points.
It's stabilized alchemy.
Anyways, this one this really illustrates the benefits of having a 10-way solve in that you can it's less grab drops.
Yeah, because you can make a big brick.
Yeah, the big brick can just be moved around together at once.
Yeah. Whereas with stuff waste, you are often wanting to pull from the waste pile, and that would be really inconvenient if it was a giant brick. Though you could do a waste brick with mixed metals and just use the debonder to extract metal from it.
Yeah, because cascading inherently involves reusing material, which involves re-grabbing and re-dropping. And when you're cycle optimizing...
It also involves extra divisions, which is even more re-grabs.
Yeah, and it also means extra rotates. And that actually all is exactly what you're trying to cut out when you're cycle optimizing. So the tin bricking cuts out your division usage and your re-grabbing, minus the fact that you have to handle more tin waste. But it's an interesting question.
Oh, cascading is actually fewer divisions? Since we did that
rip.
Wrong.
Well, the re-grabbing and reuse point still holds, but yeah.
It's a viable trade-off. It's a very viable trade-off, I think.
Alright. Next up, we have in 24th place at 598 cycles, we have Jukamala.
It's just funny watching the layout change, minorly. The Bonder and Division glyphs swapped this time.
There was one time when I was just looking through the solutions in the middle of the week, and there were 2 solutions in a row where the layout did not change at all. And I was just looking at I was like, is this the actual next solution? And I checked the instruction count because I didn't run the solution yet, so I don't know the cycles count. And it was actually different.
You have to make sure your parser didn't break.
Yeah.
It's just the same layout, but one's programmed better.
Yeah. It's not even rotated 180 degrees or mirrored or anything. Well, mirrored does matter, but
the debonder choice here is interesting. This is definitely one of the Tetrises of all time. The anxiety I have with this layout is just
the division is so far
input
away.
Suppression is. Yeah, you need to debond, and then you need to either go all the way around or pass over the input to get to division. Also, Bonder in the middle of the side rather than on one of the ends is an interesting choice.
Oh yeah, because with this Bonder in particular, you can't access both. You can't go from one side of the axis to the other side of the axis quickly. It's in the awkward position where you have to track and then rotate to access the other side.
But it might be easier to
assemble
set up
something
the
in that
two.
position, maybe. Yeah.
I think you can move stuff onto the sides independently a bit faster, as long as you don't need to switch back and forth between the sides a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe.
All right. Next up, we have at 563 cycles in 23rd place, Event Ruler and Skyhawk. One length
5, 6.
arm.
The return of.
It's still here. It's still here, guys.
Oh my god, the amount of rotations needed for that maneuver.
Just walking it.
This reminds me of that, what's the Interstellar quote? This little maneuver is gonna cost us how many years? X years?
I apologize if y'all are hearing me on.
Yeah, it's okay.
I went to sleep at like 30 after midnight and I woke up at 6 a.m.
Oof.
So I do not think I have had sufficient sleep.
Speaking of 6 a.m., how's the poll doing?
Well, that's a good question.
Oh my god, there's so many notes.
It looks
There's
like
so many messages.
by a 3-vote margin currently, there's a pretty good chance that I will have to show up to a stream at 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the other vote is me showing up at stream at 6 a.m.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, we'll solve. It's just that rotating around the intermediary just to put the lead into place, that looks painful. But otherwise, it's a pretty cool solve. But alright. Next up, at 548 cycles in 22nd place, we have non-binary coder. We're at the 1 length arm pile up. Who would have thunk it? The notes say, I'm pretty sure this is mid-G. The bonder is obviously necessary. The debonder is necessary because the output has an odd number of atoms whereas input has an even number. While the rejector can be used to reduce mentality, I don't think there's enough space to store 5 quicksilver per input, so it has to be the metal splitter. 2-track is necessary to reach all of the metal splitter. This solve isn't really optimized for cycles. I probably won't have time to optimize it.
This solve isn't very optimized for cycles casually faster than like a dozen people.
Sometimes you just hit the sauce.
Yeah.
So I'm still holding out a increasingly faint hope that we see a half-access bonder at some point.
Oh.
That would be fun.
We
Also,
did see it. That was literally the first 70G solve we saw.
Was that half-access bonder?
Yeah, I think so. We can go back and check. Review.
Huh.
Yeah. Look at it. It's half-access bonder.
Never mind.
It was in extreme pain. It did it with extreme pain, but it did it.
That's right. I had the GA flashbacks when I saw that solve.
Yeah. Anyways, where were we? We just saw 22nd? Alright, 21st. In 21st, we have at 532 cycles, we have Razormire. Alright, back to the 2-length arms. The notes say, first weekly submission I'm very confident in. This has been cost. 2-track needed due to access points / division glyph channels. I did a lot of cycles optimization, particularly for the waste handling. There really aren't a lot of ways to make the product with 70G, so I predict not too many min-cost solutions. This is making tin waste and it actually has a corner to stuff it in this time. An actual corner. Look at it. Wow. It seems
One,
like Rinsermeyer, according to his notes, is just someone who didn't figure out waste cascading.
One interesting potential variable is whether length 2 arms are better at one particular waist strat versus length 1 arms. Like the length 1 arms may be more biased towards the cascading strat.
I don't know if length 1 is possible to do with thin waist.
Right, yeah, because that sounds very painful. Whereas the tin waist is far more viable with length 2 specifically because of all the extra access points and swing space.
I
mean,
think
yeah, you can see that you can
waist-
literally tuck the pin in the corner.
Yeah,
I think length 1 pin waist is possible, but you need like a specifically positioned debonder because you need to use your increasingly comically huge tin waist ball plus product as a combined lump sometimes.
yeah, your tin waist would just have to be one big ball or specifically shaped waist molecule.
That you sometimes have product components attached to, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That better stick.
Alright. Next up, we have in 20th place. We have at 529 cycles, 3 cycles faster. We have Rio Saigai.
Alright. I was kind of expecting to be next, but not quite yet.
Did not say first time using own clone sunglasses emoji.
Is using a clone of sunglasses emoji appropriate situation? Anyway, this is a very familiar looking solve.
Except it's using tin waste, making tin waste. Unless you also make tin waste.
I do not make tin waste.
Yeah.
I cascade. But the layout. Well, okay. This technically is a chiral puzzle.
It is a chiral product. The product is chiral.
Yeah. So, whether the division is at the top or bottom with a product on the left, as in this case, does matter quite a lot.
Yeah, you can't mirror this and expect the same solution.
Yeah. You can rotate it 180 and that works. But that's like...
Did anyone actually find themselves making the chiral pair during the week?
The chiral product, yeah. I want to see what people say.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
Must be so painful.
Chickson says so many times. Look, I think you could just mirror it.
Close enough.
I think I briefly made the chiral pair like in my early solves, but by the time I was making Van Cost, I had
it down.
Dialed in my understanding of the product enough that
sometimes you can probably even just split the division and it probably will fix the chiral problems.
That's actually true.
It's literally yes. Well,
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it depends on your intermediaries, but that is possible. It is possible that it happens that way, but it depends on your intermediaries.
But because flipping the division will fix your chirality on the second division, but not the first division.
Well, if you're not cascading and just wasting, then yeah, it'll work.
I mean, you would be dividing tin instead of iron, and that's concerning.
LeBron James, face in hand, stick.
You can also just change the cycles minorly, change the instructions minorly.
Yeah, I think you need to fix the instructions to fix the chiral pairing, or just mirror yourself.
Yeah, just mirror also just works.
which does technically involve changing your instructions, but like,
well, I mean, mirror tool exists, so
you can change your instructions without touching the instruction tray.
Next up, we have in 19th place at 520 cycles, we have Team Small.
Yep.
That's just the solution, but mirror. I like these equilibrium positions. I assume that's where the waist is going to be.
No, that's just keeping track of access.
Oh, those are the access points.
Where the waist is everywhere at various points in time.
True.
Because I do not make a waist brick.
Mm-hmm.
This all was mostly my work.
Francis, this is dropping slower than I expected. Well,
yeah.
That's how it be.
I mean, my expectation is that it'll drop quickly and then drop slowly and then drop quickly briefly right at the end.
I mean...
And we are currently in the dropping slowly phase.
It drops slowly because the histogram of cycles at min cost is a bell curve, approximately.
Yeah.
So there is going to be a pile at about the middle. Usually
also,
it is. Usually secondaries form a bell curve. Yeah.
This is the second method of waist juggling that I found.
Mm-hmm.
Because the original one I found is that if I wanted to say have the tin in this state exposed on the end of the waste pile,
yeah,
rather than in between the two silvers.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I could do is I could put the silver and the tin on a bonder, and then use pivots in the debonder to, rotate them around each other.
Yeah.
Even if there was a product on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
That was my initial approach to making the waist juggling work out nicely.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't need to do this. And what works out to be faster is to just grab a silver, swing it all the way around, ooch over, grab the tin, swing it all the way around, ooch the remaining waist, until it's back in a corner, and then move the product slightly right so that it is no longer out of the way.
Yeah.
And as you saw, using the fact that you can pass atoms by the product on the right side is something that I found saved a lot of cycles compared to not doing that.
Yeah. Having your atoms be able to go in a loop seems pretty helpful.
Yeah.
Alright.
Of course, well, there is the obvious nuance, which is that I'm in 19th place.
We shall see what other solutions do. Alright. Next up, we have 2 cycles faster. At 518Z, we have Baxarian. With another 1 length arm. The notes say, after finishing an 80G and a 75G solve, both times thinking I have min, I decided I might as well try a 70G just for fun. Well, it turns out it's possible, and this time I'm actually sure it's min. I'm sure there will be people who have done a better job at coding this than me, but I'm almost certain there aren't drastically different approaches for min. Well, the thing you're certain about seems to be the thing that's wrong. We've seen so many approaches for min.
We have seen 4.
So many.
This many.
For many.
I always fall into the trap of thinking that whatever approach I take is the obvious one, that surely 12 people found this. And it's so often wrong. But I keep making that prediction anyway, and I'm always wrong every time.
It's impetus to make your execution clean, but
just because you lack the perspective of the overall solution space that dozens of different people have interacted with, you only have your own experience to go off. So whatever your own experience is feels like the most intuitive way.
Because it was the most intuitive for you. Unless you found some secret magical bullshit method and be like, aha, nobody else is gonna find this. Aha.
I mean, a couple of weeks ago with Stab Water, like with the cycle solve, I just threw that together and went, yeah, nah, this isn't anything special. Like 12 people found this.
In the end, one other person found it.
When you think you have the secret sauce is when you get 20 way ties.
Yeah.
No, we didn't call that secret sauce. Over here, we call that method.
Still confused as to which is which.
If it's sauce that everyone has, we call it method.
There's a somewhat blurry line depending on how many people got it, really.
Yeah. You got it.
Alright. Next up, we have at 515 cycles in 17th place. We have WN admirers. The polyps. They keep happening. This is the previous solution, but upside down. Rotated 180 degrees. There are no notes. We're seeing a whole lot more single arm solves.
Yeah, they're making a comeback.
I guess it's a single arm pileup. Popcom says, my first solve ties this, lol. Yeah, I see it. I have all the solutions visible. It's right there. The bonder is closer to the input than the last one. So it is different-ish. Winter is part of the W in W and admirers. One of the W's. Damn, at least feel quick. And can you imagine that it goes quicker and 16 people go even quicker than this? I guess part of it is the fact that production actually runs faster than normal puzzles. It speeds up faster, so even though I'm expecting 515 cycles and the usual time it takes for 515 cycles, it takes less time than that because production simulates faster.
I guess the question now that we can obviously ask is, how fast is the winning solve gonna be?
Oh yeah, true. What are y'all predict? What's everyone's predictions on the winning solves cycles count?
In seconds.
I'm gonna go with the funny number. 420 cycles.
Bookworm says between 350 and 400.
I reckon it goes under 400.
Mr. Puzzle says about 350.
Sure, right.
Alright. Next up, we have in 16th place at 501 cycles, finally, like more the 2-digit cycle drop. That's surprising, apparently. We have Bartimus. Excuse me, what the hell is your arm doing there, not grabbing the input the first thing?
Oh, that's not where it's meant to start.
I have concerns.
And so like, oh hello.
And it's a 6
Spins
solve,
around.
so
Oh, hello.
it's a 6p solve, so it's
It's 180 no scope.
it's not like starting somewhere weird for conditional reasons. It's just
the
facing
cycle
the
count
wrong
is
way.
equal to the instructions count.
I mean, he could have just not done that.
And saved 3 cycles. Which did not matter, but
I'm
Why
showing
did
off
he-
my fork.
It doesn't even look like an accident. Like, why would you do that?
Why?
well, the 3
He
cycles
got
didn't matter.
cycles
no.
mogged.
Does it matter? Please tell us. Did it matter?
No.
Wow.
What are we cooking, man?
It didn't even matter.
Exactly.
Amazing. I'm smelling so hard on it.
Yeah, anyone who didn't come 16th just got 180 no scoped. I regret to inform you.
I as Vexarian said, I got cycles mocked by a 180 no scope.
Tanuki says in quotes, "Man, I just can't get this under 500."
Man, if only there were a few more cycles to save somewhere.
Yeah.
The notes say if 60G is possible, I really don't know how to calculate min. Oh, good thing you do. Alright. Next up, in 15th place, we have a 490 cycles tunnel vision.
I'm just imagining Bartimus replaying that solve over and over like 20 times, going, geez, where are the cycles to save here? This is pretty tight.
Meanwhile, the cycles. But by the way, very slick the input positioning here.
Yeah, this
Because
is,
because it allows you to just like bond. Well, no, it doesn't. You can't actually.
The debonder is pretty close to division, and that's usually a good thing.
Yeah, the layouts are looking more and more intuitive as we go down the rankings.
The notes say, no clue how good this is. I didn't check alternate layouts at all. Talk about tunnel vision.
Haha.
Hahaha.
Yeah, see, I feel like the best layouts for like puzzles like this or like area puzzles with lots of layout variants,
Final bond.
the layouts themselves don't look clever. They just make the puzzle itself look easier.
That sounds like everything. That sounds like what we say about like half the metrics.
True.
The other
I guess
half
it's
is
like it's a general optimization tool. Like
the other half is
like-
cycles, where like some min cycles are just nightmares. Like,
yeah,
the same with cost.
it's like there's a general principle of think smarter, not harder when it comes to layouts in Opus
Yeah.
Magnum.
Because it is kind of infeasible to just try all of them.
When it comes to secondary optimizations, but which is usually cycles anyways, but like, I mean, there are some jank. Sometimes there are puzzles where min is just jank and there's no other way around it.
Yeah, I do feel like at least me personally, like I've gotten better over time and experience at knowing that, oh man, this thing that I'm programming is a real pain in the ass. Oh, I can just change the layout so I can just not have to program it that way.
Yeah.
And having that like moment of like meta realization that
It's
it
about
is the
not
layout
having
that is the
tunnel
problem,
vision.
not my programming skills.
Sometimes your layout is bad, and sometimes the puzzle is just cooked.
All right. Next up, we have 475 cycles in 14th place. Lilia. What the hell is this?
That's novel.
I haven't seen that track position for a 2.
Yeah, right.
Diagonal length tube arm setup. I have many questions.
I didn't
guess
need
you
all
don't
12
need
access
those
points
extra
anyway.
access, yeah.
I-
Let's say.
My
Oh yeah, you go first.
my questions are as follows. 1, why? And 2, how did you arrive at this?
Wow, the notes say.
Hopefully
I'm pretty sure 70G is mid.
Okay.
You need bonder, debonder, at least one metal reducing glyph. Rejection isn't an option because I require 48 waste atoms and there are only 24 hexes, so division is required. However, a track is needed for full access, so 70G should be mid. A length 2 arm seems better than a length 1 arm because that makes it possible to have full access to the bonder, both the bonder and the debonder. I doubt there is a faster layout, so I'm kinda expecting a Melius Catalyst situation.
it is fascinating to say I doubt there is a faster layout. Well, posting that.
Anyways, Lilia is here. You want to talk about yourself?
The reason why I do the diagonal is so I can have the outputs like be one swing away from the bonder.
Oh yeah, true. That is one of the. Yeah, that is a quick output.
That's really cool.
That's fair.
That is pretty slick.
Look, 12 access points is for nerds anyway.
I mean, you see the people with those one-length arms that are still popping up with 8 access
Concerning
points.
regularity.
How many? I only lose 2 access points, I think, right?
Yeah, those single arms. Those single arm solves have even less access points, and they're doing fine for themselves.
Yeah, you still got 10 access points.
Yeah, which is plenty. You got. I mean, you're using all of them.
Actually, technically, with
Wait,
with
no,
the
actually,
one-length
no.
arm, technically with the one-length arm, you also get 10 access points, but 2 of those access points is literally on the track that you're moving on.
Yeah. Also, first thing, there is still 1 hex of unused access point.
Oh, wait, there is?
Yeah, it's the one in between the bonder and the product. You have access there.
Oh, I think I used it once for like a rotate.
Yeah, I think there's like a pivot there, but
Yeah, no, yeah, pivot, I mean. Like when I make the silver tin, then put it in place.
it is a passing through hex and only that, because you only need 9 glyph hexes.
Yeah, for some reason,
Okay.
like I didn't really consider like the horizontal one.
There is a horrifying way.
This is the person who plopped down the output first.
There is a way to have 10 useful hexes of glyph access, and that's double access input.
But alright.
Anyway.
Moving on. We have
Double access influences.
at 459 cycles in 13th place, we have Mel and Fran.
Alright.
The notes say, Fran did basically all the work. I just couldn't get anything to sticks. We just shared notes. I hate production. Says, and this is from Mel. The notes are from Mel. Length 1 represent.
The return of length 1 arm.
We've seen this exact layout, and I know this because this is one of the solutions that where I mentioned that the only difference is the instructions, and the layout was
so we'll see
identical
this one
between
again.
two. No. The previous one was before this solution. It's just that there have been a lot of new solutions in between now.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Mr. Puzzle says, these cycles better stop dropping so fast. Zorflex is also feeling nervous.
I mean, I'll go ahead and say I'm expecting our name to pop up before too long.
I think the 420C prediction has probably fallen out of possibility at this point, just because, like, I think there are more than 40 cycles to shave on this solve.
I personally can't even tell where the cycle shaves are. I just think the solves are all cool and different.
There's a couple idiosyncrasies in how this solve assembles the product, I think.
This isn't like our, one of the previous week's analyses where we were like, these places can be shaved by just combining the techniques of the previous solutions.
Not
hard to see.
TI prismatic catalyst be like.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we have 457 cycles in 12th place. Popcorn.
Alright.
This is a different one-arm layout. It seems like there's more and more of these one-arm layouts. The notes say, micro-optimizations add up. Managed to shave 58 cycles just with better programming. Would not be surprised if there are more shaves to find, especially since I did not test alternative layouts. There are 3 phases for outputting. Outputs 1 to 2, initial outputs to build waste. Outputs 3 to 5, previous waste had enough metallicity for lead plus tin so can debond after assembly. Output 6, final output, so can debond silver with 0 access. This multi-phase approach comes with the funny consequence that the machine speeds up with waste, having output 2 be the slowest and output 6 be the fastest. The exact numbers for those curious can skip if lengthy. Output 2, 96 cycles. Output 5, 78 cycles. Output 1, 77 cycles. Output 3 and 4, 72 cycles. Output 6, 62 cycles. The Lexi is crazy on this solution.
Very strange Lexi.
Yeah.
That would have been one of the secondaries of all time. G Lexi.
Actually, yes. Actually, yeah.
I don't think you really needed more resolution on the secondary, but replacing C with Lexi would have been strange and cooked.
Lexi on like forced waste in this context is absolutely diabolical.
Because it means you need to just like have the laziest possible way to deal with the first product so that you could get it done.
And you just have to keep going until the board fills up with waste to be certain it's optimal, or to think you're doing it optimally.
Lexi might be better if you just tin waste it.
Yeah.
I mean, the funny thing with secondary Lexi is that it's an exercise in painting yourself into the tightest corner you can.
Yeah, basically.
Well said.
Because you need to make the first product as fast as possible, no matter how cooked that makes you. But now you're kind of a bit more cooked than you would be otherwise for making the second product.
It's silly.
It's the battle
Alright.
against cooked.
Next up, in 11th place, we have at 451 cycles, we have Team Z Pazzelli.
Oh, we just missed top 10.
You want to talk about your solve?
Damn it.
Mr. Puzzle made this about 5.5 days ago, and I kept meaning to come back and cycle optimize it a bit, but I had real life stuff get in the way all week. That was my extent of the involvement with this solve.
It looks pretty good. Are you tin wasting?
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, I see lead and silver being floated around.
Nah.
So what was your prediction, by
That's
the
good.
way, since you were withholding it?
Oh, I think length 2 is better.
I wouldn't be
I just think
surprised
more access points, more swing space. I don't think we've we've already seen like some very clever length 1 stuff, but I don't think we've seen the cleverest length 2 stuff yet. Because like even, I'm looking at this solve, and this solve looks like Mr. Puzzle Solve looks pretty like intuitive and like
Simple.
yeah, no, this does the job pretty cleanly and it's all right. And like I feel like there are just more sensible length 2 layouts out there, whereas like the length 1 stuff already looks kind of well optimized. So that's my argument for length 2 arm.
Yeah.
My secret prediction was we're going to see at most 1 length 1 arm in the top 10. So I might be wrong on that front.
Wow, top 10
my
is coming
prediction.
up. So we'll
True.
see how that does.
Last some time.
I think Mr. Puzzle made the correct decision by focusing on Silver Waste in hindsight.
I mean, I don't. It's been even longer since we've seen a tin waste solve compared to 1 length arm solution, so.
Yeah.
I feel like tin waste has mostly fallen out of favor. I will be surprised if we see more.
You're not ready for the lead waste.
True.
the lead waste is coming.
We just haven't seen it yet because no one was clever enough to come up with it yet.
That's how Rebix's 2G solve works.
Waste.
Next up,
Every...
we have, at 446 cycles, a new submitter. I believe we have Moi? Or is this French? Is it pronounced Moi?
Nice.
I
Nice.
appreciate the audacity of having your username be literally just me.
What is your name? I'm me.
What
You
more
just
do
see
you
what-
want, damn it?
You just see
My
I'm
length
not the
one
other
qu-
anything. I'm me.
I've already used up my length 1 quota.
Well, I mean, either there
Wait
are
a
no
second,
more
what
length
about the-
ones, or there are more length ones, and you're wrong.
Never mind.
Sorry?
Never mind.
This name is reminiscent of the Albatross names.
Yeah.
I
But
still
the
believe
DLC is
Albatross
a giveaway that
is-
I
now.
still believe Albatross is just bird ? Because I have not seen anything else other than this moi that even gets close to the Albatross
The moi.
nonsense.
I mean, did Albatross say not submitting this week?
No, he said he was submitting, I think. He said he liked the puzzle. More
Alright.
than any other production puzzle, because he usually doesn't like production puzzles.
Pretty sure Albatross wouldn't have been able to compete in the tournament fully if he didn't have the DLC.
Mm-hmm. No, this isn't Albatross, yeah.
That's a plot hole, yes.
Mm-hmm. This is, yeah, pretty sure Albatross is his bird. I like how one of the inaccessible waste. Just look at that final silver. You just never need it again, so you could just leave it there, I suppose.
That's pretty cool.
Just leave it vibing on the...
Yeah, on the debonder. And then a place
The
they'll
cherry-
never touch again.
I
A
will say
cherry on
there's
the
a lot-
cake, but it's over.
There's more room for like cool intermediary shenanigans than I thought with length 1 arm stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's because cool intermediary shenanigans are forced, though.
Yeah.
With Link,
Yeah.
Link 2 arms, it's just, you make the product. Direct.
But I mean, like, there's a wider diversity of it than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I mean, we've got everything from, like, reviews make the product with a tin in the middle and then take the tin off to like a very viscous sludge GI-esque or CI, I think.
Well, I mean, viscous sludge mincy is just mincy.
Was it G then?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, mincy is just mincy. You can get theoretical min in a production puzzle. Wow.
I guess it's viscous sludge GI then, because I know that one of them does like a funny brick where it takes 2 inputs and it makes a tiny C.
If you want wild intermediaries, I think the first one that comes to my mind is hydroponic solution GA.
Oh no, GA always has wild intermediaries.
Yeah, some of the cooler GA puzzles, they have the best intermediaries.
I mean, we even noted it in Mecha A.
We did.
Which is, Mecha A is GA, in case you didn't know.
Mecha A is just GA but with higher resolution.
Yeah.
High definition GA.
Alright. Next up, we have in 9th place at 438 cycles. X-Sucker Triple 8. 2 length arms have returned.
Long division.
Why are there more instructions than cycles? What does this do?
Is it like technically looping? Or like make an attempt to loop?
What does solve do? We're gonna have to see once it reaches the end.
Maybe.
What are we cooking?
Maybe just reset. I don't know. Or maybe he wanted the cycles plus instructions divided by 2 to equal 420.
Oh.
I can see that. I mean, well, it's 4i, and like reaching the input from the output is 4i.
It's a reset instruction.
That's for 40. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just a reset instruction instead of a drop instruction. That's so mange.
Reset.
I don't think it's going to matter, but it's funny.
I hope he loses on tertiary just for that reset instruction.
I think I can see why the reset instruction though, because what Eggsucker 888 is doing is using the reset instruction to explicitly demarcate this is the point at which I pull a new input.
Yeah, I mean, I do that, but I would definitely make the optimization of doing drop alt. Legit. Well, fortunately for some, unfortunately for some. The next solve is at 428 cycles. In 8th place.
Because the tertiary is kind of a non-metric.
We have Olivia Juliet. Better than yesterday. Let's say 107th cycle shave today, which I'm pretty happy with. On the other hand, if I found this layout earlier, I'm sure I could optimize it more.
Oh yeah, 107 cycles. That's quite a few placements.
Yeah.
I really like this layout. I don't think we've seen it before. The output position is pretty unique.
And output next to input is new.
Yeah.
And also
more so just the input passing through division.
Yeah.
This is a good layout. Also, why is there an iron bonded to the silver? I don't think this is doing full cascading.
I guess Olivia Juliet just decided, I'm going to cascade, but like...
Partially, not gonna compress it all, just whatever is the most convenient. which makes sense.
Once I don't need to deal with some of this waste, I'll just set it aside and carry on with a new mini cascade.
Silver, iron, tin, tin. This is a good layout. It's cool.
Yeah,
And,
this is my favorite layout so far.
And just behind, in between the output and the input is just a corner where you don't have to care about whatever you put there ever again.
It's a very nice corner.
Mm-hmm.
Cozy.
Takes the benefits
next
of both
to the good
methods.
company of the input.
It takes the benefits of the tin waste method.
This is a good interpolation, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's cascade method, but with the ability to get some of the waste out of the way.
Is that the first time we've seen iron waste this stream?
I believe so.
You mean iron waste that sticks around?
Even when we were memeing about it, no one brought up iron waste.
Mm.
I mean,
Well, iron waste isn't as fun.
iron
Purification
waste is
solves had
really
iron.
awkward.
Yeah, we saw iron waste and copper waste, but only with the purification solves.
I think you can have iron waste if and only if you also have some other kind of waste, because you always have even metallicity waste, and iron is
people
odd.
Don't like wasting iron because it's something that you can just split into lead and tin, which are both in the output.
So there are precisely 2 points where the metallicity left over after a product is even.
Mm-hmm.
And divisible by 3.
All right.
And that is product 3 and product 6.
Mm-hmm.
So iron waste is not super popular.
But it sure works out here.
I mean, yeah, but this isn't a pure iron waste.
Yeah, true. Alright.
And it does this after product 4.
Mm-hmm.
Hence silver rather than iron.
Next up, we have at 419 cycles, somebody ping ting. We have scattered brain synergism. The notes say, by Team 118 and Wilds Obscura. We put a lot of time into this solve, from 95G to 75G to 70G, then at least 3 layout variations and 10 4 recodes between them. Wow, that is a lot of work. This is theory min in free space, so we're very confident in our primary. Each product was individually examined for cycle save. Frustratingly, this solve does product 6 slower than our best, but the trade-off is worth it for overall cycle save. Happy Weck. Emote. Extra note. Near deadline, Team 018 managed to save 1 cycle from product 2.
Free space mid-G is not 70.
It is not.
It is some incredibly cooked
It
waste
is rejection monstrosity.
Of course it is.
It is increasingly comically huge Quicksilver stick.
Mm-hmm.
JC would be funny because you wouldn't really bother making a waste ball, so it would just be like a 5 or 6 digit area number.
I am tempted to make the free space G-solve.
No. You can just put it outside the chamber. Think outside the box. With overlap methods, so it's not allowed.
That's how Rebix won. He thought outside the box.
Except you're gonna have to place it very far away from the box because the waste chain is gonna be ooh.
Way outside the box.
Yeah.
Very, very far outside the box.
Mm-hmm. Which this is just a clean solution. I'm pretty sure we've seen this layout several times before. But it's a clean implementation of it. But alright, Next up, we have in 5th place
Okay.
at 418 cycles, we have the Bookshaver and Ebonov. Well, one of them is
We
the
did get a tie!
one of them is a one-arm solution. I don't know about the other one.
By the way,
Oh, there goes my bet.
Ravix's... Sorry, not Ravix. Zorflax's prediction is very dead by now. We have had several. Like,
This is the
top
second.
10.
This is the second. It's not. But,
It just died.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's say we spent most of the week on instructions, but also did some secondary hunting for cost. Feels like a length 2 arm could have the potential for lower cycles than this, but with the time that we had, we only got it down to 439 cycles.
I mean, that's pretty good.
This solve actually
Wait,
uses the
439?
that same little
Yeah,
cute
439 for
Bondi
the 2 arm
Bond
method.
trick. That
Okay.
Bondi Bond trick way at the start is the exact same one that Moi used in the last length 1 arm solve that we saw.
Mm-hmm. The output just seems pretty clean for the most part too.
Damn, length 1 arm stonks just rose.
I feel like the benefit of length 1 arms is that it's easier to go between your access points.
Yeah,
You
like
don't have
you
as
mean
many,
less,
but like it takes less time to traverse between those access points.
right? There's like less overall rotating /
Yeah.
track movement. That is provided you get a clean, like, construction method, because you do have to
Yeah.
do more bricking. But if you do cleaner bricking, there are benefits to be found in your rotation count and track movement.
Mm-hmm. This bookworm says this opening movement makes the half axis just not an issue. Yeah. Just do that.
It's so simple. Actually, I think the 10th place length 1 arm also did this, more or less.
Vilfex says you have fewer access points, but many of them are accessible from both track locations. That is true.
And that's pretty convenient.
Mm-hmm. And by most of them, I mean 2. These 2, the top and bottom ones.
2 is more than 0.
Yeah.
And those are actually 2 pretty key hexes, so not to be discounted.
Mm-hmm. But alright. Next up, also tied, we have Ebonov. With a 2-length arm solution.
Oh, wow.
I like how we're tied with different solves.
That's
Neck
impressive.
and neck.
Mm-hmm. Ebonov saying 2 good months. I'm assuming that means the weeklies run. I'm glad you've been enjoying it.
It'd be funny if the first place was like a tie and both length 1 and length 2 won.
Also, Wilds Obscura is saying in the chat that this is their layout, but it beats them by a cycle.
Oh,
SMH.
Ouch. Could have been a 3-way tie if they found the cycle shade. Next up, we take a dive.
Oh.
We take a dive into 4th place. At sub 400. At
Ooh.
393 cycles, we have Winged Pearl.
Alright.
Very speedy pearl.
Still length 2.
Still length 2.
Oh, very clean construction. Yeah, this is a solve that looks like the regrab count and the total grab count was taken
very
into
much
account.
into account.
Yeah. Yeah, it was treated seriously.
This is just the solve, a solve made refined into perfection.
I like the rotates that it does when it's trying to get past the water tin with the rest of the molecule.
Wing Pro says this was optimized from 406. That was her previous solution.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, this was why I believed in length 2, because you can do stuff like this with the length 2 arms, specifically with the tin storage right in between the arm base and the output, and you can just store tin there and swing shit right past it, no problem.
Yeah.
Or you can store the product there. It though, I relied heavily on that, and I was a while ago, so like. It's I guess my point is that it's a really flexible approach. Because with length 2 arm, you can change where things are relative to each other really easily. In a way that you cannot with length 1.
Alright. Next up, we have reached the edge of the bell curve. Next up, we have a 371 cycles in 3rd place.
Whoa.
Villager 2.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
What a solution name.
If this was a race, I would be in last. What the hell do you mean you're in 3rd?
Every time. Low self-esteem means something good for some reason.
If you were in last, we would all be in like Omega plus whatever place.
If you were in last, we would be just cooked.
Dimension Shifter saying this solution title was saying, if you're not first, you're last. Well, if you're under that mentality, then maybe. Love Math Boy saying, Zorflex, you should have bet 2 length one solves in top 10.
Well, if we had beaten Moi, my bet would actually still be on. He only got us by 4 cycles.
This is the exact scatterbrain synergism in Ebenov's layout again. Apparently. Or just,
is it?
1 hour before deadline.
Well, I mean, it's the person who made the layout saying it, so I assume so.
Oh, Ebenov's exact. No, sorry. Someone said it was Winged Pearl's layout.
No, it's different.
Oh, yeah. All right. This is the 5th place layout.
Yeah, the 5th place and the 1 cycle slower than 5th place layout.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Villager Sue says made 1 hour before deadline.
See, I told you, it's a winning strat. It's the
deadlines are magic.
The time pressure does wonders for your optimization skills because you can't afford to be slow.
No fucking around. It is time to hustle.
You literally just you can't overcomplicate it because you won't submit in time if you do.
All right. Next up, we have at 369 seconds. We
All
have
right.
Bird. Almost
Oh.
the same layout, but with the rotated input.
Oh wow.
The notes say, normally I would full send my first solve, which have 424 cycles. But I had extra time this week, so I tried multiple layouts and executions to try to get ahead of the power. In this layout, the loose atoms form a stack. We would like to pop alternating tin and lead off the top to make outputs and accumulate silver waste at the bottom. This requires reordering atoms on the stack, which we do 3 times on cycles 86, 246, and 316.
There's a lot of individual atom setup ahead of time.
Yeah.
Which really cuts down on the molecule finagling later on. Like, the molecule construction process itself is really quick because the atoms are placed in their proper spots, like, ahead of time, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Hey, is it just me, or did we see this solve, like, a long time ago?
We saw a similar solve that, also needed input suppressed to pass by the right side.
Because
the reordering of the stack is just so clean.
Yeah.
Note that every water atom is only ever grabbed once.
Yeah.
That is slick.
Except for
Also,
maybe the first
double
one.
access
Except for the
input,
first
I
one.
think, is giving Bird here some convenience.
Build Unveiled says, seems like coding optimization mattered a lot this week. Hey, it's secondaries.
Oh, yeah.
I guess the alternative to coding optimization is layout optimization.
Yeah.
Of which there are still some.
Although there is still the conceptual question, and I bring that up because we know Animal Farm won, and I saw Pentapig's remark earlier talking about how he liked length 1 arms. I'm really scared the winning solve is a length 1 arm.
Next up,
that would be really funny.
We have at 340 cycles.
Wow.
Length 1 arm.
Oh
well,
my fucking god.
Solve the gamble.
Well,
I really did not expect this, but sure, alright. I guess this is what we're doing now.
Oh, what the hell is that intermediary? Oh.
This is Pentapig we're talking about. The god of GA and crazy intermediaries.
Okay, I have to give that tin pivot. That's pivot of the week. That's easily pivot of the week.
Also, while y'all at this, I'm gonna pay people out.
Those people are not me.
Love Map Boy also contributes
1 length arm wins. Complete prediction. Those people are rich.
I'm rich.
Who the hell came up with that 10 pivot? That's just...
Love Math Boy apparently as well. Love Math Boy, you're in the Hall of Fame. You gotta do it. Now I really need to see a GA solution. Well, this is...
Was found by Love Math Boy. Nice.
GA solution. I really want to see Love Math Boy in GA now.
That intermediary is absolute sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, but production GA would be really funny.
It would.
in the biggest possible chamber, I reckon, because it's still too small for you to do Quicksilver waste.
Dicky Mac appearing just for this, saying, "I like this."
This is incredible.
First thing she said this stream.
It deserved a comment.
Love Math Boy. Our solve was 426 for quite some time. Until I found this intermediary and dropped it straight to 367. Yeah, that intermediary is doing a lot of work.
No, yeah, that was the winning idea right there. It uses that other quick intermediary. We saw that very first one at the start of the solve. We did see that a couple of other times, and that's also important to cutting down cycles on the length 1 arm strat. But this second intermediary is just ugh.
By the way, I'll let y'all know I knew this was first place when I made the prediction.
I can
You were
see why
trolling.
I can
is
see
fair.
why you were so confident. Yeah.
So
Completely
confident and
earned confidence.
just so confident in making that the prediction and not just. Well, I mean, I knew Tin Waste would fall off like a long time ago when the solutions were coming in earlier in the week. I mean, the plan was Tin Waste would fall off just because the metal cascading is such a cooler idea.
Yeah, see, I was predicting Length 2 to win because I didn't expect anything like this, and I'm not mad I missed this because, yeah, no,
It's
not
insane.
many were finding that. It is an insane find. Yeah, Sheen is also correct to compliment the output swing itself because, like,
the output
that
was also fast. Everything about this is just like so convenient.
That's the other reason why
It's just slick.
That's the other reason why the intermediary is so good. Not only does it set up the debond and you can just pivot right back onto the bonder, but it sets up the final swing with the lead at the same time.
And this is only possible with cascading because it uses the tin that already exists as part of the scaffold.
Yeah.
So the first output doesn't do the scaffolding thing. The first output does the same scaffold as every other solution that length 1 does. So it's much slower.
This one handles waste really elegantly.
Yeah, actually. But once you have a tin, then you can go crazy with the intermediary.
I just realized there's a whole other metric before I should declare pivot of the week, but like I'm pretty sure this is still pivot of the week.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that tonight, though. I'm stopping it here. We got a puzzle to reveal. Oh, I'm excited for that.
Ooh. What is the artistic puzzle this year?
Bill Flex's 6K pause will spin. Bill Flex, you knew what the result was, and you voted the wrong one.
Market manipulation.
Quality trolling.
I looked at it, and then I was like, Bill Flex, what are you? Okay. I didn't say anything, but...
I mean, it's extra funny just because Bill Fuck also was like, hey, I'm insider trading.
Yeah, he's insider trading.
When everyone can inspect.
Giving away his points.
I appreciate very much, Bill Fuck.
The Chickson says that they completely dismissed any Link 2 ideas, and apparently it turned out well. Yeah, I guess that it's partially it's also the Pentavic intuition that Link 1 is just good. Somehow.
Yeah, you guys completely just put the cart before the horse, and it worked out.
Sometimes that's just fine.
You just completely got away with that.
Dimension Shifter says, would be interesting to see what Animal Farm could come up with a 2-arm cost solve, but yeah. Well, if you want to see something similar to what they would come up with, I feel free to see the 0th place solve, or probably the record right now at GI for Artificial Ore. It's a very similar puzzle. Maybe even GC for Artificial Ore. Oh, Love Max Boy says their fastest Link 2 solve is 571 cycles. Ouch.
No thanks.
Granted, that probably wasn't optimized very much, but still. Alright.
Reminds me a bit of Biggie's Tarkles winning solve way back. What was it? It was local anesthetic. And Biggie believed in the bricking method, and like was one of 2 solves in the top 30 that did the bricking method, and it was the winning strat. because she believed hard enough.
Also, I need to change the deadline, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
But by the way, the reason I've been quiet is I have been noodling away at free space G for this puzzle. It is something.
Anyways, the winning poll result for now is 1 p.m. UTC. So I'm going for that for now. But if it changes by the end of the 24 hours, the deadline will be extended.
Mm-hmm.
Putting that out beforehand
means that I'm gonna be cooked, but like that's nothing new.
But all right.
I am historically quite cooked, so like
I won't be mad because like either option is better than the current streaming time for me.
Oh yeah,
but,
no, that's same thing. That's why I'm changing it. And I mean, like usually I would have work, but I don't have work next Friday, so that's why I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll pull up the deadline. But yeah. Our final weekly puzzle is... Fuck, I spilled my medals everywhere. Can you help me pick them up?
Oh, hell yeah, it's a metal puzzle.
How could...
Damn it.
I was hoping.
How could we not do a medals puzzle?
Reagents, every metal outputs every metal.
Oh, hell yes.
Outputs every metal. God damn it.
Oh, correct shitpost puzzle.
And all the glyphs. All the glyphs are available.
That had to be all the glyphs.
Yeah.
You have all the salt-like glyphs turned on.
hey, we did learn from Mr. Puzzle, you can use those salt-like glyphs. Because
Just
the default non-existent output is elemental salt.
Well, obviously you just use the drop instruction on the Burlo wheel.
I mean, that's true. But yeah, if you have input 8, that will be the salt atom. Do with that with what you will. So, yeah. This is the puzzle. With, I find it funny how this name barely fits on this upper bar over here.
But it does.
It does.
Yeah, jurisdiction flashbacks from retro stations.
For this. Also, I will say that I am allowing any and all discussions in the chat for this puzzle, but just know that anything you say there will, if it's about your solve, will lessen the impact that your solve makes when we show it at the end of the week. So you may want to keep it a surprise still.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't want to spoil your own solve, right?
Hurrah.
But alright. I hope you all enjoy the next week, and tomorrow, at about the same time stream started today, we will be doing the other metric. We will be doing instructions. 70 was min, 70 was min.
70. I mean, I don't know what your idea is for how 70 would not be min, but...
Alright, I will almost definitely not be here tomorrow for the instructions metric, because...
Yeah, that's fair.
I should not nuke my sleeping pattern twice. That's how I mess up my entire circadian rhythm.
Fair.
Alright, so I'll catch you next week.
Thank you all for coming, and I'll be seeing y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Take care.